this hour, a presentation of Dr. Mark Maslow, founder of Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates of Northwestern Pennsylvania, of Drake Printing in Titusville for all of your printing needs, and much more. It's Drake Printing. We're downtown right across from Shady Park. By Joe Taylor Ford, Route 257, Seneca. Go see Joe at Joe Taylor Ford, and by the Titusville VFW. Find out what we are all about at the VFW in Titusville. At 5:30, it is 62 degrees. The weather forecast for Titusville and vicinity coming up after this morning's news. I'll check the news. That's coming up right after this.
You don't have to go through your day suffering from recurring sinus infections, postnasal drip, or sinus pressure. There is a solution, and it begins with a consultation with Dr. Mark Maslow at Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates of Northwestern Pennsylvania. Dr. Maslow and his staff have been helping people just like you find the relief they need. Your nasal and sinus problems are solved with Dr. Mark Maslow at Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates of Northwestern Pennsylvania. 4 locations, 3 specialties, 1 doctor.
Is sizzling and the deals are hot at Joe Taylor Ford in Seneca. Go see Joe for a new Ford F-150 or Ford Escape.
Stop in and register to win a Pittsburgh Baseball Fun Pack consisting of 4 tickets and souvenirs to an upcoming game. No purchase necessary. That's right, pick up a brand new Ford Focus or Ford Fusion this summer. The deals do not get any hotter. Route 257 in Seneca.
5:32. Good morning. It's 62 degrees in Titusville. Details on the weather forecast for Titusville and vicinity coming up right after this morning's news. It's Friday. That means it's fish day at the VFW in Titusville, and the dining room opens today at noon, and it's an open menu. Means in addition to all the great fish, you can order anything off the menu you'd like. And remember, the dining room is open to the public and is smoke-free. Tomorrow will be an open menu at the VFW. And remember, the VFW coming up on Saturday, July the 27th from 3 until 9 p.m. will present Rockin' the Woods. It's all at the Pavilion. It'll feature Hammersmith with Bed of Roses. It's $15 per ticket. Your beer's provided, and $5 per meal at the Pavilion. The meal includes your choice of hot dog, hamburger, potato salad, or macaroni salad. Tickets available at the VFW, or you'll be able to pick them up at the Pavilion. The VFW. Come on down to the VFW and find out. Wait, my script's all disappearing. Come on down to the VFW. Find out what we are all about. Maybe next time around, we'll tell you how to join the VFW. And remember, you do not have to be a member of the VFW to enjoy the dining room. 5:34. Good morning. It is 62 degrees in Titusville. Details on the weather forecast for Titusville and vicinity coming up right after this morning's news.
Why are my clean socks with the dirty clothes? Because your clean socks are dirty.
Well, it was opening night at Colstock Auditorium for 9 to 5. The presentation this year of Titusville Summer Theater. Just about a full house to enjoy all the fun, comedy, and music. At 9 to 5. Great opening night. For all practical purposes, a full house last evening. 9 to 5 will continue tonight and again tomorrow evening. And curtain time 7 o'clock both evenings. Tickets available today at the Chamber. Tickets also will be available at the door. Don't want to miss it. And you could just, as you look down the aisle, you could just see all the toes tapping. It was a fun production. And this one's PG. Don't necessarily want to take the kids, at least the little ones, to this one. 5:35. Good morning. It is 63 degrees in Titusville. Well, talking about the 9 to 5 production, several other things going on at the same time. The Drowsy Chaperone, which is a presentation at the Barrow Civic Theater in Franklin, opens this evening. The Drowsy Chaperone addresses a great unspoken desire in all of our hearts to be entertained. If you've ever sat, we all have, sat in a theater before the curtain goes up, thinking, oh, dear Lord in heaven, make sure this one is a good one. this is the kind of show for you. This is a fun show, and it opens this evening at the Barrel in Franklin. Call the Barrel for ticket information. Now, while all that's going on, you got 9 to 5 going on here. You've got the Drowsy Chaperone going on at the Barrel. While all of that's happening, I'm going to be up in Erie at Cathedral Prep for a presentation of Wizard of Oz. And we're going to be doing some video work for them up there. And that opened, I think tonight's opening night, or did they open last night? Anyways, tonight and tomorrow night. It was last night, tonight, tomorrow night, and then next weekend, Wizard of Oz at Cathedral Prep. And we'll be there with a camera crew tonight and again tomorrow night. So all kinds of things like that going on in the area. It's like, which way do I go first? And thank you to everybody at Summer Theater for their hospitality last evening. And it was a great, great show. 5:37, good morning, 63 degrees. Okay, let's add to the things to do this weekend. To register, now you can't register anymore, but the Titusville's community-wide yard sale days, today and tomorrow. So there's going to be bargains all over the place. And what you can do is you buy up a whole bunch of stuff now, then you put it out next year for the yard sale, and hopefully you turn a profit on the whole thing. You can stop at the chamber after 4:30, and you can pick up maps and so on. You could have picked those up yesterday. Now remember, at the chamber there is a receptacle, if you will, outside the chamber office where you can just grab your map and go. And look for all the balloons and the signs and stuff like that everywhere. Yard sale days today and tomorrow in Titusville. Now, you want something else to do this weekend. This weekend is open house at the Coal Oil Johnny House. And that'll be tomorrow between the hours of 1 and 4. And it says 167 Old Bankston Road. Now, believe it or not, at one time several years ago when I got this, and I actually called the ORA and I said, all right, where's the Old Bankston Road? And they had to inform me that that is where the OC&T station is in Oil City there, or actually at Wren Farm. That's the same spot. If you know where the OC&T station is, you got to go by the Coal Oil Johnny House in order to get there. Open house tomorrow between 1 and 4. PennDOT Secretary Barry Skosh yesterday announced that the department has produced 4 new videos aimed at educating children, motorists, and parents about pedestrian safety. He said the videos can be viewed on the department's YouTube channel. All you have to do is log on to, are you ready? Here we go. www.youtube.com/PennsylvaniaDOT. And a partridge and a pear tree. Whether you're in a vehicle or a pedestrian walking across the street, he said we all have the same responsibility to think of safety first on the roadways. He said these videos are a great way to educate our youth on lifelong safe walking habits, and they're a resource for parents to help keep their kids safe. Each video targets different audiences at various stages of learning pedestrian safety or driving near pedestrians. He said the videos are intended primarily for parents of elementary school students, middle school students, and young or first-time drivers. Again, you want more information to see these things, all you have to do is log on to www.youtube.com/PennsylvaniaDOT. Watch it with your kids today. Programming notes for this Sunday here on TV3. Sunday at 4 o'clock will be services from the Community Bible Church on Route 408. At 5 o'clock, services from the First United Methodist Church in Titusville. And 6 o'clock, services from the Presbyterian Church. 5:39. Good morning. Let's check the weather forecast for Titusville and vicinity. Today's weather being brought your way by Oil Country Federal Credit Union, the Titusville community's only locally owned, locally operated financial institution. Looks a little better. Partly sunny skies today. High today of 80. Partly cloudy tonight. Low tonight 60. Sunshine for tomorrow. And a high tomorrow of 85. Could see a thunderstorm sneak in here on Sunday. Low 70. High 90. And then partly sunny both Monday and Tuesday. And Monday and Tuesday, you've heard me say this before in the old days. The kind of weather we're going to have Monday and Tuesday we called hazy, hot, and humid. Those were the big bywords at the time. Partly sunny Monday and Tuesday, lows 70, highs 90 both days. 20 minutes away from 6, 63 degrees this morning at GBS Television, Channel 3, your community channel in Titusville. That's news for this morning. I'm Jim Gross. This morning's news being brought your way by Dr. Mark Maslow, founder of Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates of Northwestern Pennsylvania, by Drake Printing in Titusville for all of your printing needs, and much more. It's Drake Printing. We're downtown right across from Shaddy Park, by Joe Taylor Ford, Route 257, Seneca. Go see Joe at Joe Taylor Ford, and by the Titusville VFW. Find out what we are all about at the VFW in Titusville. 19 away from 6 and 63 degrees. Good morning, Titusville.